One of the biggest problems facing Obamacare, believe it or not, the American people just don't know enough about it. That's right. 2.5 years after it was passed, nearly 3/4 of the 47 million uninsured say they don't know when they could begin using the new health care exchanges. Here with his thoughts on this, Dr. Sreedhar Potarazu, the CEO of Vital Springs Technologies. Dr. P, thanks for coming back. It's always good to see you.
Thanks for having me
So
on.
we've got 74% of people totally unaware of what's going on today, that the day's a big day, the start of Obamacare. How is that possible?
The investment that they've made in terms of communicating to the public has been so underestimated that even though they've tried to put in place the navigators, it's next to impossible for them to have had enough resources to really educate the lay public about the marketplaces that opened up today and how to actually navigate them.
Well, and I mean, let's face it, let's look at who the navigators are. These aren't people who are going to go out into the community and explain things necessarily. Some of them even saying over the weekend that they hadn't had a chance to look at the plans in their state. So they're people without information as well.
They are, and if you recall a few months ago, Secretary Sebelius tried to come back to the well to ask for more money in terms of investing in communications and marketing, anticipating that they were underfunded. And that's when she got criticized for going out to the private sector in terms of asking for companies and others to donate. And this is what has happened, that whole communication strategy failed.
So that was a failure. You know, we talk about the failure of the exchanges themselves, lots of problems, computer glitches today. One of the things that's going on in the background, though, that I think is fascinating that people don't talk enough about is how the industry is changing itself and dramatically in healthcare. Tell us about the major forces there.
Well, let's look at the insurance industry. They're banking on as many people as possible to go to the marketplaces today and try to sign up, and especially younger people, because the only way they're going to be able to recover from taking on all of these people with pre-existing conditions is if they make it up in volume.
Well, because let's face it, and you said this in the break, and I'm going to steal your line. If you were selling car insurance on the web,
that's right,
and people could sign up for it and didn't have to tell anything about their driving record, they would never get any insurance.
So I
Same thing with Obamacare.
That's right. And so I challenge any number of people today that have gone to the marketplaces to go to a car insurance website and see if you could buy a car insurance policy with a minimum amount of information.
You can't do it.
It's impossible. So it is absolutely ludicrous that we have redefined an entire industry around insurance and taken out the whole aspect of your health care. The one thing that's missing when you go to the website is answering anything about your own health.
But I know people would say they're going to make it up in volume. There's a mandate. You have to buy coverage.
They think they're going to make it up in volume, but you know, behind us, and we talked about this as well, is suppose that somebody is successful in deferring the individual mandate by a year. The insurance companies will be livid because they're banking on these people to sign up, hopefully sign up. So you've got a real battle between the insurance companies and the medical device manufacturers who want the tax relief because of the burden that they have. Then you look at the providers. You know, this whole notion of being able to keep your doctor. What have the insurance companies done to be able to compete in the marketplace? It's not everything for everyone all the time. They've narrowed the networks and the number of doctors they have in the networks.
Can't keep your doctor, can't keep your plan. Dr. P, thanks for coming on today. I am just flabbergasted at this rollout. You know, they got covered because, you know, we're about to run out of money for the federal government. But let me tell you, if this was the only thing we were focusing on, I think people would be more upset. Thanks for helping us explain it.
Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate it.